Ron hated returning to his hometown. The roads felt narrower, the air heavier, as if the place remembered things he had worked hard to forget. But his father's death left him no choice. The house stood exactly the same, peeling white paint, crooked windows, and a front door that never shut properly. Ron was joined by his childhood friends, Maya and Arjun, who insisted he shouldn't stay alone. The first night passed quietly. Too quietly. At 2:17 a.m., Ron woke to the sound of someone whispering his name. Ron. He sat up. The room was empty. The whisper came again, closer this time, from inside the walls. The next morning, Maya complained of scratches on her arm, thin, red lines like fingernails. "I must have done it in my sleep," she said, forcing a smile. Arjun wasn't convinced. He had found something worse in the basement, a locked room none of them remembered. The door had 3 names carved into it: Ron, Maya, Arjun. Below them, faint and scratched almost completely away, was a 4th name. That night, the house changed. Doors led to rooms that didn't exist before. Hallways stretched longer than they should. Mirrors reflected movements that lagged a second too late. At dinner, Arjun suddenly froze. "Why is there an extra plate?" he asked. There were 4. No one had set it there. A chair scraped backward by itself. Something sat down. Maya began hearing a child crying from the locked room. I think it's calling me," she said, tears streaming down her face. Ron finally remembered. Years ago, when they were children, they had played in this house. There had been another friend, quiet, awkward, always following them. Dev. They had locked him in the basement as a prank. The fire that night had been ruled an accident. They never told anyone Dev was still inside. The walls began bleeding. The house screamed. A voice echoed through every room at once.